Hi, I'm Daria, a clarinetist, and in this video I will show you how you can check your clarinet at home if your sound doesn't come out easily, if your clarinet squeaks a lot, or maybe you have a muffled sound. Don't be frustrated and watch this video. Number 1. Double check the bridge mechanism. You need a bridge key to align between the two joints so that your clarinet will function properly. Most of clarinets has a tiny lines on to help you to do that right. Number 2. Screws. If you take a quick glance at your instrument, in particular, every joint where we have kind of a ball at the end of this rod, there is a screw going into the end. Check the whole instrument. If you see it coming loose, the keys might not be closing properly, and that can cause problems with certain notes. To adjust that, you must have a little screwdriver, which you can find in music store or any optical store. They are not meant to be super tight. If they are too tight, they can restrict the key movement. Number 3. Reed. Sometimes the sound doesn't come out because of the reed, which doesn't vibrate nice. Make sure the reed the best suits your level of playing. You don't have to feel you're working very hard when you blow. However, you need to feel a little resistance. Make sure the reed is moistened thoroughly. If you found the thin tip of the reed wavy, put it on a surface as a clean paper on a table and gently smooth it using your finger. If it's still uncomfortable, experiment with placement of the reed. Attach to the mouthpiece slightly higher or slightly lower, like millimeter. If there is still a problem, take different number of a reed, like 2.5 or 3. You need to know the lower the number, the easier to blow. And a few more tips. The very soft reed produces the flat, like empty sound. The very stiff reed produces airy and fuzzy sound, and it feels like very hard to blow. Number 4. You want to check your fingers. What's wrong with my fingers? For example, I have problem with playing low F. Even one finger that not covering the hole completely can cause a squeak or a muffled, unclear sound. How to fix that? Stand in front of the mirror. Hit the holes. Remind your fingers right placement. Play open G and walk down to that specific note, watching a proper fingers covering. It works, congratulations, but if it still doesn't, let's go ahead. If nothing helps, it's a good time to check your clarinet for a good seal, and here is how I do that. Take it apart. Plug up the hole in. Place your left fingers over all the holes like you're going to play the instrument. Then create a vacuum. Hear that pop? If you can get a nice long vacuum, it was a nice strong pop at the end that let you know your joint is sealing correctly. If you can't get the vacuum at all, let's do next step. You plug up in the hole again, and then instead of doing vacuum, lightly blow into the clarinet, but really gently. Listening carefully, find the air leak. A little breeze coming out of something. The existence of leakage changes the response of your instrument noticeably in a negative way. Once you've established that some pads are not sealing properly and there are air leaking, then you have to get it fixed. And of course, in this case, the best option to give your instrument to a repair person who can do a nice adjustment to your instrument using specific tools and experience. And I don't recommend you to do it yourself because you can end up messing even more. So one more time: bridge key, screws, reed, fingers, and sealing. I hope you found this video useful and you solved your problem. Bye!